everyone, it's Ashley and welcome to my December TBR or my December to be read / my December you choose. Normally these videos would be separate from one another. I would post a you choose video, you guys would vote, you'd pick one book that I'd read in December, and then I would post my December TBR and it would include that book. However, because of Vlogmas, I'm very behind on like these kind of booktube videos. So I'm kind of amalgamating the two into one video. I hope that that's okay with you guys. I hope this kind of works. You're still going to be able to vote in the comments down below on Instagram and on Twitter for what book you want me to read for you choose. I'm just kind of like mixing the videos together. So first off, here are the 4 books you guys get to choose for you choose this month. The theme, category, area, whatever, the 4 books are from this month are your favorites or the books you really want me to finish reading this year. So I went to Twitter and Instagram and I let you guys comment and vote and tell me books that were your favorites that I'd never read before, or books that you read this year that I haven't read yet that you really wanted me to read. And I ended up choosing 4 of the books that you guys commented about, and of those 4, you guys are going to get to vote on which one I'm going to try to read this month, and maybe it will top my current favorite book of the year, which I read in like January. So the first book you have to choose from is Girl Made of Stars by Ashley Herring Blake. I've wanted to read this ever since I've seen Lala talk about it, and then a lot of other people also talked about it. And it is a story surrounding rape culture. It has a lot of dense issues. I've heard that it's apparently an Own Voices author. There's some bi representation in here, I've heard. I'm very excited about it. Also, this is probably one of my favorite covers of the whole year. It is beautiful. And also, I'm in like a very big YA contemporary feeling right now. So this is definitely like what I'm like in the mood for, which is also exciting. And also, it's a lot of people's favorite book of the year. So it could potentially top my current fave. So next we have a holiday themed book somebody wanted me to read, and that is My True Love Gave to Me 12 Holiday Stories, edited by Stephanie Perkins. I have actually started this. I started this the year it came out, which was like way back. I try to read it every single year. I end up reading like 1 short story a year, and then I never finish it, but I really want to finish this year. Whether it gets chosen for you choose or not, I'm going to attempt to finish this. It is adorable. Each author has like a different take. Some of them are about New Year's, Christmas, Hanukkah. I think there was like a Krampus story in here. It's diverse and fun and cool, and I'm excited about it. And also, I remember when I read Kelly Link's story, I was like, I've never heard of this author, but this was so good. And like, I really love that about short story collections. So again, YA contemporary, short stories, faves of mine, definitely a good way to end the year. Next, we have a classic that I've never read and I really should read, and I tried to read earlier this year and I never actually finished, and that is The Golden Compass by Philip Pullman. The reason I didn't finish it is because I found out that Philip Pullman is kind of not a great dude. So I put it down. I still really want to finish it because it's one of those classics that I do think I'll really like, but now that I'm going into it with the mentality of knowing that Philip Pullman is not that great, it like isn't top of my priority list, but a lot of people have said that I would really, really like this story. I do like that it's a female main character. I like the idea of it, and I do really want to get around to it. I also really want to get around to Narnia in 2019. I'm very excited about like my 2019 reading goals kind of video thing or series that I'm going to be doing soon, because I have a lot of plans and ideas for 2019, but as a sneak peek, I really want to finally read this series and I really want to finally read Narnia. And last but not least, we have a book that 2 of my best friends love, and they have been trying to get me to read this book for so long, and I've just never gotten around to it because it's ginormous. And that is Leviathan Wakes by James S.A. Corey. 1, I don't read a lot of science fiction. I'm very picky with my science fiction. 2, this is huge, and it's a series of a bunch of other huge books. And I just feel like it's like daunting and a bit of an undertaking, but the way that they described it to me, it does sound like something that I would absolutely love. And apparently, I'm going to fall in love with the main character. And I love when people tell me that, because like if you love the main character or one of the main characters, then like it doesn't even matter if you don't like the plot. You will just keep reading it. So I do want to read this. It is a like epic space opera. That's all I know about it. I don't really want to know anything else. Ooh, it's multiple narrated, which I love. As most of you probably know if you've been watching my channel for a while. I'm a really big fan of dual narrated or multiple narrated novels. This is a multiple narrated novel, so like it's definitely up my alley. It's just like daunting. Okay, so those are the 4 You Choose picks for this month. I will leave Goodreads links for all of them in the description box down below. You can comment on this video with which book you want me to read this month. You can also go to Twitter and vote in the Twitter poll, and you can also go to Instagram and vote on the Instagram photo. You can vote up to 3 times. Those are 3 different things. I don't know if I needed to say that. That seemed dumb. So you can vote up to 3 times, and the voting will close in 4 days. Normally, the voting will last a whole week, but I need time to try to read things, so I'm only letting the voting count for 4 days. I promise You Choose will go back to normal in January. I love you all, and I'm very sorry, and thank you for being patient. Okay, now we're going to move on to my December TBR, the books I really want to try to get to this month. I don't have as much time to read this month as I do in most months because I'm participating in Vlogmas. I will leave my Vlogmas playlist link down below. If you haven't checked it out, you should. There's a lot of really cute Parker footage, and you also get some behind the scenes looks on like what my life is like outside of like booktube videos. It's fun. I love doing it a lot, so it would mean a lot if you watched those videos. But here are the books I want to try to make time for this month. We'll see how it goes. I really hope to get to most of these. Like, I actually really want to finish these before the end of the year, so. First, we have A Boy Called Christmas by Matt Haig. This is a, like, middle grade story about the, like, origin story of Santa Claus or Saint Nick, and it's about, like, Nicholas when he was a young boy and how he becomes Santa Claus, and I am so into this. Danick and I are currently reading it aloud to one another. We're nerds, I know. But basically every night, like, he'll read some and I'll read some and he'll read some and we read it out loud and we're like reading it together, and I really, really, really am enjoying it. It's like super Christmas spirity, super holiday-y, very fun. It's like funny but also heartwarming, and I am really, really, really enjoying it. And I like absolutely positively will finish this book before Christmas Day. It will happen, like, without a doubt. We're doing it. If we end up finishing A Boy Called Christmas earlier than Christmas Day, which I also really, really hope that we do because I really like it, I also have the sequel, The Girl Who Saved Christmas. This is about the very first child to ever get a Christmas present from Santa. So cute, so excited, very adorable. I'm really into middle grade this year. I really want to get to this. And I also have the brand new one, Father Christmas and Me by Matt Haig, which I assume is about Father Christmas and a child. But I don't know for sure. I didn't even bother reading about what this one was about because I'm so into the first book and it's so adorable and perfect for read-alouds that I was like, I want to own the whole series because one day when I have a child, I will want to read this to them. Next, I have The Deal of a Lifetime by Frederick Bachman. I have not read a single thing by Frederick Bachman before, but this is a short story collection all around like the holiday spirit and like the feeling of the holidays and what it means to give and etc., etc. I don't know too much about it except for that it is a short story collection. This one gets mixed reviews. Some people really liked it, some people thought it was really weird, but I'm excited to see how I feel about it. It's also super short. I feel like this one will be a fun like read by like the little twinkly lights at nighttime when there's snow, and I just feel like it will feel very like Christmassy, and I just like really love that feeling, so. And last but not least, I have the last book that I really, really, really want to finish before the end of the year. I have been trying to finish this book very slowly throughout the year, and now it's like middle of December and I'm not done it, and I really, really, really want to finish it before the end of the year because the 3rd book in this series comes out at the beginning of 2019. So that is The Girl in the Tower by Katherine Arden. I don't have the dust jacket on this. I don't normally keep the dust jacket on when I read a hardcover book. The dust jacket is right here, which is where it will belong on my rainbow shelves when I'm done reading it. This is the sequel to The Bear and the Nightingale by Katherine Arden. The Bear and the Nightingale is so far my favorite book of the year. So I have been like slowly reading the sequel because it's so good that I wanted it to last. This is how I handled the sequel to Name of the Wind as well, because I just like don't want it to be over. I don't want the world to be over. I don't want to have to leave the characters. I want to feel like I can always go back to them. So I haven't finished it, but I want to finish it because Winter of the Witch, which is the 3rd book, comes out in January, and I want to read it immediately upon getting it. So I really want to finish this month. I am currently about a third of the way in. It's my goal. My main goal for December reading wise is just to finish this book. Okay, so that is my December TBR and my December You Choose. Make sure to comment down below and let me know which You Choose pick you want me to read. Also comment down below and let me know if any of these books interest you. Have you read them? Do you want to read them? Always let me know how you feel about the books I talk about. I will leave Goodreads links for every single book I talked about in this video in the description box down below. And also, let me know what your favorite book of the year is. Like, I'm so excited to watch everybody's top books of the year videos. They're one of my favorite videos to watch every single year. I love them. I like end up with a huge TBR. I'm so excited. So let me know. I want some sneak peeks into your favorite books of the year. And other than that, I will see you guys soon with another video. I will probably see you literally in a few hours with a Vlogmas video. Other than that, happy reading. Bye!